tough one as it goes against Jackie, and they're going to put Copper to the free throw line as the fans continue to stand here waiting for their first score. And the first free throw good for Nate Tibbetts' team. Nate in his 3rd season as the head coach of the Mercury. A team that made it to the finals, as Gianna and Ann were talking about, against this Aces team. And something they didn't forget, that they got swept in that final matchup with Las Vegas. And boy, they took it to the Aces way back in Las Vegas. The loss back on May 9th.
Well, that was one of the things that Big Hammond talked about in that series for the finals. Swept them, so their defensive schemes worked. When she couldn't understand what went wrong in the first game of the regular season this year.
Gotta have everybody in sync. Melissa Smith on the inside, just that little finger roll good. Didn't really get as many touches early in the game in Dallas. We would have liked to have seen her have a few more looks.
I think that the Aces are going to be more intentional about paint attack.
Copper on the drive, and Asia tried to stick with her, but she's got 4 points. All 4 of the Mercury's scoring.
One of the areas that the Aces have really got to fix, and that's defending one-on-one and straight-line drives.
They can clean up those areas as Asia got another decent look. It rattles around, Melissa Smith to the floor, and she's going to get swarmed. And they're going to say she was on the in line. I wondered if they were going to get the jump ball instead. It'll go to Phoenix, and Becky Hammond's up asking what just happened there. Wanted the foul call, not getting it. Becky up and animated.
She knows every time that Asia Wilson takes a shot, she's receiving contact, so she's got to defend her star player.
High screen from AT. Ball batted around, good help D by Talbot in the takeaway. Phoenix is a team that can force 17 turnovers on their opponents also, so they're aggressive defensively. Aces have to take care of the ball. Jackie, the extra pass, it rattles around and down. J.O. with another bucket.
In Dallas, the Aces really struggled to get the ball in the paint. Doesn't mean you have to take every shot in the paint, but when the ball gets a bite of that, the offense opens up for the Aces.
And it did right there. Jackie, her 2nd attempt, and finally gets it to go. First points of the game for her. That one's high and up and straight through. 6 points for Copper, all 6 for Phoenix.
She hadn't cooled off since her game against LA, but that 41 points.
You're right about that. Asia squared up completely. Had a good look. 3 ball, no good. Copper going to get the rebound and bring it up. And Copper wanted a foul from behind the arc. The long rebound, another chance. And Copper past everybody, lays it up good. It's Copper 8, Aces 6.
Look, this Phoenix team is one that is starving for wins.
Yes. They have lost their last 3 in a row, had a couple of wins prior to that, and then Carolyn a 6-game losing streak before those couple of wins.
And they've been in a lot of those games, even like the LA game. It was a close one. Both teams in that game scored over 100 points.
They took that one to overtime and ended up losing in overtime against the Sparks as Smith at the other end got a bucket to tie it up. Aces with the takeaway. Pretty fast pace to this first quarter. Oh, leading Smith on in. Back-to-back hoops for Melissa. She's got 6.
Chelsea Gray had the ball there and knew Melissa Smith was going to continue to run.
She is psychic with her passing.
Right?
I tell you, she knows exactly where they're going to be. And first points of the game up top. And that was Broshan. He's in her 10th start of the season. Natasha Mack's the only player that started every single game. Otherwise, Coach Tibbetts has gone to a variety of different players.
Look at Chelsea Gray and the patience she has as a point guard. She comes down. She knows Melissa's coming. Says, keep running, big girl. I will feed you. Finds her, and she gets the finish.
And a foul called on Kalia Copper. And the official's going to take a look at things. Randy Richardson, Angelica Suffren, and Genesis Perrin.
Instant replay has been initiated for review for 2 to 3.
So going to take a look at a 2 or 3, they'll say. As we're all tied up, just under 6 minutes left first quarter. Been a fairly fast pace. Both teams bring in their offense. We expected that, but the big key for both of these teams, which one brings the defense?
After video review was determined that Jack Young was fouled while shooting a three-point basket.
So it was while taking a three. So that is a good thing for Las Vegas.
You were talking about both these teams not to fix their defense. The talent in this league, everybody can score.
Yeah.
So everybody's worked on their game to put the ball in the basket. Now, you got to spend a little more extra time defensively as well. Yeah, Jackie Young well behind the three-point line. But yeah, the defense, players are so good with the basketball off the bounce. You've got to really study angles, scout players' tendencies to slow your opponent down.
And it's good to see the Aces aggressive, getting to the line early. They struggled in Dallas in getting to the free throw line, and the Wings were taking it right at them as Jackie has 3 points. We'll try to add to it. Jewel Lloyd set to check in. And Will.
In the game, the Aces, number 24, Jewel Lloyd.
She's going to give Chelsea Gray a breather. She'll give Talbot the breather instead.
Talbot had already gone to the bench. Jewel Lloyd recognized they didn't have enough players on the floor.
Yeah, that's why I lost her. They were 4-on-5. It was sort of like hockey, and they finally got everybody out there. Foul on Jewel Lloyd as she just came into the game. Second team foul on the Aces. What a game Jewel had. She's having about 8 points a game, but that 21 points, the 5 threes as well. She looked as if she was spotting up. She also was running to the bucket at times. She had a couple of breaks with layups, and I like seeing the inside-outside game from her.
Jewel Lloyd is one of the best catch-and-shoot shooters in the game. This is a player that has scored over 6,100 points in her career.
Just incredible. She is 15th all-time in the WNBA in scoring. AT with Asia on her and still got the one-handed finger roll to go. Her first points of the game.
This game's going to be a battle of paint points. The Aces have 8, Phoenix with 6.
A big chunk of what they're seeing.
Oh my goodness.
Finds Jackie cutting. She kicks it back out. With the shot clock down to 6. Chelsea getting a high screen, and they're going to call 3 seconds on the defense at the end, so break for the Aces there.
Chelsea Gray behind the back. Like the Aces too, playing very unselfish. I felt like in Dallas there was a lot, not that they were selfish, but a lot of dribbling because of the pressure of Dallas. The ball wasn't moving like this.
Yep.
So this is an early sign of improvement by the Aces.
Yeah, quick passing, not as much dribble. And getting some passes and some looks to players before the defense gets set as fresh legs come on for the Mercury. Into the lane, Asia, and an and one gets fouled from behind, and I think it's going to be Ayayi coming in, the rookie, or actually, excuse me, she's in her second year. Has spent some time out of the league, though, overseas.
But Asia Wilson being very intentional and going off 2 feet when she goes in the paint, because she is expecting contact every time she goes inside. You know, it's interesting that Becky Hammond said when she came into the league 5 years ago, there were teams that had a true post, but the evolution of the game has come more of a 5-out. And she brought in a lot of that offensive scheme of 5-out. Now she's going back to a post game. She likes to get a little taste of the paint.
That's right. Oh, body check there. No whistle. We play on. Chelsea all by herself, though. Off the iron. Long rebound. Another chance. Oh, and Asia's going to get it back. Working hard. Jackie finds her, and there's another and one. This one going to the Aces. And some emotion from the player of
early. She usually is in that groove, and it's not just the threes that are towing the line. She can drop some deep ones as well.
She sure can. Foul on Ayayi. That's her second. And Jackie steps right in. She does not need a lot of space to connect on that shot. Stepped right up. She's got 7.
She was one of those players from shooting around this morning. I thought she looked extra ready. When
Yep.
we talked to her before, she said, you know, that effort that they demonstrated in Dallas, that can't happen again.
Oh, you're right about that. Lexi held with the 3 ball. That is her 8th on the season. She was checked into the game, her 7th game of the season. And then a takeaway. Bonner gives it up to Held. Held in her 2nd season. Went to Toronto, part of an expansion draft, and they waived her, so Phoenix picked her back up. Uh-oh. How about the right side, says Dewana Bonner.
I'm telling you, big shot, Bonner. She hits her first 2 shots. She can be in that groove.
18th pounder, 4 assists for her. Dewana Bonner, calm, cool, collected out there with incredible confidence as that one was around and won't drop, and now she gets the rebound. Aces hanging on to the 1-point lead. Ayayi loses it. Help D reaching in and knocking it away. Jackie trying to push. Steps it up around and won't go. Boy, that's a couple in a row now for Jackie that have been around the rim and hit every part of it.
Yeah, she just got a little rush right there. There's a question mark. When she knows for sure she's going to take that shot,
Yeah.
look, that's money.
I like that she looked up. She could tell she had some teammates that were going to be there to potentially help her. Shavana Nogic is going to check in when she gets a chance. She's a player that did some damage last time against the Aces.
Now, Cheyenne Park.
Responsibility of Alyssa Thomas. And I ask, what's so important about guarding AT? You cannot allow her to quarterback this team. You got to put pressure because she can just pick her offense apart.
And just got the block there in the takeaway, and she wanted a foul call against her as Jackie lobs it up, and Asia could not finish. What a pass that Asia was able to hang on to. AT back to Bonner, and Bonner looks one way, goes the other. She's got 8 points up the bench, and the lead died. Nothing the Mercury could do. She got deep in the paint. The first points of the game, a minute and a half remaining, first quarter. Shavana Nogic has checked in. The rookie was undrafted, 29 in black right there. She likes playing against the Aces, Carolyn.
Oh my goodness, the first game in Las Vegas, Nogic had 19 points. All of those came in the first half.
Yep. She started that game against the Aces as help D come over to Parker Dias, and now a jump ball between her and the defense coming over. I think it's going to be Ayayi. Ayayi spent 1 year with the San Antonio Stars way back. She's a 32-year-old rookie. So she didn't time overseas. She's from France originally at 6'1", part of the French national team. An Olympian.
Olympics are going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
This French national team got a lot of players getting experience in the WNBA right now.
Shot clock to 5. Gray back into the game with 2. She recognizes, and right now the Aces struggling shooting. Oh, and they're going to call a jump ball. I like the extra effort and hustle by the Aces.
That's something that the Aces were not getting in Dallas. If there was a deflection, it was Dallas going to make the second effort to recover the basketball. Today, the Aces are bringing that second strength, that second.
This is right now shooting below 50%. But the Mercury, 77% from the floor. They are 10 for 13. As it was Bonner that swatted that one, almost lost it out of bounds under a minute left first quarter. Nogic guarded by Kirsten Bell, looking for a high screen from Mack. Lost her for a second. Good hands by Bell, and a tough break the positioning by Smith. Bell maybe could have gotten that steal. First on Smith.
Now, Smith, post players defensively, you cannot let the offense seal you. You got to continue to move your feet. Repost.
Well, what a guard Natasha Mack is. I mean, she always has been, Carolyn, but she has elevated her game in every single area this year. Bell from behind, feeling good in this one. fired up.
She got a lot of minutes in that Dallas game. Becky Hammond has gone to her earlier in this game. And listen, you can stay on the floor if you defend.
That's right, 2.6 on the shot clock as Smith knocks that one up play. They'll inbound it again now, 1.8 on the shot clock. He's got to get this stop right here.
Look for a lob to Dewana Bonner.
Chelsea Gray on her. They get it into Mack instead. A shot clock violation as that one misses everything.
I don't know if that would have been my option with 1.8 seconds. I would have gone to Bonner, especially the height advantage she had on Chelsea Gray.
Yep, and the way she shoots way up over her head. She's got that style. Nicole McConney's going to come back on. About a second differential shot clock, game clock. First quarter winding down. Talbot back into the game. A little bit of a smaller look for the Aces. Gray trying to use the mid screen. Help Dees up with her. And she skips it all the way over to Bell. Ready to square up, too much on it. Mercury get a look, but that will do it. First quarter in the books. Ooh.
Bonner, I think she got fouled.
Yep.
She's going to have an opportunity for 3 shots.
Oh, that is tough to take at mid-court. Oh, we'll get the answer for you when we return. A 2-point lead for now for the Mercury.
The ruling on the floor is a foul was committed by number 0, Jack Young, prior to the expiration of the game clock. The play is currently under video review.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up down my chain. Cardi B straight, then it can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze, but he got all them girls shook. My big fat got all them boys hooked. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance like. Flexing on the gram like. Hit the little John, okay. Oh yeah, we dripping the business and getting paid.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you all. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on the car.
Bonner, what a spark off the bench. She's got 9 points and a chance to add more to it. Double figures after first quarter for her.
All of her career, even she played here in Phoenix, when Dewana Bonner gets off to a good start, it's going to be a good night for whoever's team she's playing for.
You're right. And when she's off to a bad start, she doesn't always tend to recover from it either. So not a great sign for the Aces. They're going to have to find an answer for her as the first quarter's in the books and now a 4-point lead for the Mercury. That's the largest lead of the game. The Aces had a shot in time. She'll go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Mack.
Dewana noted she shoots 40% from 3. This is a player, if she can see it, ball's got a chance, even if she got to use a little bit of the glass.
Right, she's got 33s on the season. Really nice pickup as Coach Tibbetts had picked up a variety of undrafted rookies and international players to bring to the team. 28-year-old, played her college ball, though she played at Providence, then has played internationally and over in Russia for several years.
I think there's a huge value players that are drafted, but then they don't come to the WNBA. They go overseas and get some experience. I think that helps them be better prepared, because you're playing in a league that have the best women's basketball players in the world.
Well, you're right. You're starting to see it more and more. It was a good move for Nicole Connie, but off the iron. Chelsea trying to bring it up with a push. Jackie able to catch back up to it.
Natasha Mack is getting away with a defensive second. She did not come out of the paint. She was in there about 7.
They've been watching it more. A lot of teams do it, but Chelsea Gray read that perfectly. The lane opened up. She's got 3 points. Jackie up on Nogat, trying to stick with her, and Mack's there for a screen. It's Alyssa Smith steps in front. Another steal for the Aces, and then Smith one-on-one, soft touch. 8 points for Smith, and a timeout called by the Mercury as the Aces have pulled within 1. We'll take the timeout. 8:02 remaining, first half. Full team effort right now. It's a close one. 10 points. Her first points this quarter.
And remember, she's coming off a game where she scored 41.
Oh. Hard to forget that. Really impressive what she did against Los Angeles. Smith guarded by Mack. And then gets it back, moving without the ball. Give the assist to Melissa Smith. 12 for Asia. The only ace in double figures. But what a look and give and go between the two bigs. Copper lost it momentarily. Asia was out on her. Off the iron, long rebound, and the Aces are going to try to push. Boy, it's really scrappy, hounding defense, and get back.
Keep an eye, Alyssa Thomas. She's got to get out of paint. That defensive 3 seconds.
Right. Mack stops Asia. Now AT out running. She's going to kick it out. Nogic gets it. 9 for Nogic. 3 for 3 behind the arc. And the 4-point lead back to the Mercury. Capitalizing on the turnovers. Returns for the Aces. They've given 8 points off of them. Asia, right side, no good. Long rebound, Mack corrals it. AT, nobody stops the ball. And the lefty layup gives her 4 points.
There's a lot of miscommunication by the Aces of what they were running. Took too long to get into their offense, and so Asia Wilson to force up a shot.
Asia guarded by Alyssa Thomas. Asia able to spin and get rid of her. It's the bucket to go. 14 for Asia.
As long as Phoenix allows Asia Wilson to operate in the middle of the floor, it's really tough to bring him.
Copper and Thomas. Jackie now on Alyssa Thomas, and Thomas kind of trying to muscle her way in. Base it up good. That's a tough guard for J.O. And now 6 for Thomas.
Well, these are 2 players, Alyssa Thomas and Asia Wilson, going to be candidates for MVP.
Yep.
You're going to see them try to take over for their team.
Miscue on the back cut by Jackie, and Asia tosses it out of bounds. It's going to go the other way as Talbot's going to come on. Off, and Jewel Wolf's going to come back in. Brianna Turner's going to check in for the first time. We thought we might see a little more from her. Next stoppage. 5 minutes left, first half. Nogic guarded by Jewel. Oh, good defensive help right there. And Copper hands it right over to Jackie, who's on the drive, runs it up, pretty.
But I really like how Melissa Smith continued to run, to have that backup just in case the ball came to the rim.
9 points for Jackie. Copper on the baseline, it opened up. She has 12 points. Good read by her.
But Jewel Lloyd did everything she was supposed to do, forcing the ball baseline, late rotation for the Aces.
4:10 left, first half. Chelsea and Asia working on the left side. And a triple team leaves Asia open. That's her spot. 16 for Wilson.
But watch out, Dewana Bonner's at the table.
Yara Limskin checked into the game.
Bonner and Jackie Young having a little conversation. Bonner's not even in the game yet.
Right. Here's Limskin, who's just checked in, ready to fire. The second-year player spent a little time last year with Golden State out of Belgium. She is, and a 33% three-point shooter. Her sixth made three in the year. Aces missed the lefty layup. Smith trying for the O-ball, gets knocked to the floor, and Phoenix wants to run, held, fake one way, lays up the other. 5 points for Held. Crowd making some noise. Bench friction's been solid for Phoenix. Jack using the Asia screen high, and they're going to whistle the Mercury with a personal. That's the second on Copper. Connor's going to come back in, and if you're the Aces, you hope she's cooled off a little bit since sitting down. What a first quarter for her.
I don't know if she's close because she had a lot of emotion in that last transition from Lexi Held.
Copper's going to take a seat. Nogic to the game as well. Mercury have definitely gone deep into the bench. Five shot clock. Asia working with Jackie. Top, off the front of the rim, Jewel.
Oh, no call.
Wow, tries to lay it up, wants some contact, no whistle. And now the Mercury with a chance at one here.
You were talking about their bench production. Bonner with 10, Head with 5, Nokic has 9. They have gotten a lot of points from their reserves.
Sure have. Chelsea almost gets it taken away, but finds Turner down low. Perfect pass and finish. Points of the game for Brianna Turner. An 8-0 Aces run. Excuse me, Mercury run that stops that. Thanks to Turner. And there's a takeaway. Good help too by Chelsea. Almost a takeaway by the Mercury. Boyd spotted up all around and won't go. Asia trying to clean it up. She gets fouled and will go to the line. Boy, the Aces 1 for 8. Carolyn behind the arc. The three ball has just not been there.
For the wrong team.
That's right. Liskins was there and challenging her, but the Aces come with it. Jackie steps up, gets it. Much needed three ball. The second of the game, and they're both to Jackie. As that puts her double figures with 12.
And it's last 60 seconds of the first half. Both teams want to have momentum going into the locker room.
You're right about that. Mercury taking the time, the shot clock down to 5, and they lose it into the hands of J.O. That's turnover number 11 by Phoenix. And now Turner on the baseline. Maybe would have had a drive. I don't think the defense had caught up to her. Asia loses it momentarily. Oh, a little too much sauce on that one, but to say it's off of Phoenix.
Nate Tibbetts might review that one.
Yep, I like it. The officials coming together and talking it over. Take a look at the Palms replay. Originally, I think thought it was off of AT, and instead they say off Asia. So shot clock, game clock, almost exactly the same as the Aces on a 7 run. They've cut it just a 2-point deficit.
Keep an eye on Dewana Bonner. She's at the bottom of your screen. This is a player that they like to run late clock to her, and her hit a bomb.
Chelsea's got to be ready. She's not afraid to slash in on it. Copper on drive. Asia was right there, but making sure she wasn't making that layup. Foul on Wilson. That's a first. 3.1 left on clock.
That's
Copper really kick-started everything. First 8 points of the game for hers. And makes it 13 points for Copper. Max going to come back in for this final 3 seconds of this half. Jackie chatting with Asia. Tout's back on as well. Copper, 80% free thrower. It's those still 14 points for Copper. Jackie trying to get a good look. They get it up to Tout, but it was a nice idea. But lead back to Las Vegas, 20 for J.O.
Now keep track of this stat right here. Alyssa Thomas averages 9.6 points in the paint. She only has 4 so far today. That's number 25 in black.
Yeah, she's been looking to pass a little bit more as opposed to taking her shot. That was a beautiful pass with the cutting Copper. 16 for Copper. And we are tied up. Tella trying to set the screen for Jackie. And they'll regroup. Hesitation. She's guarded by Broshan. Help D. Tried to shuffle it over to Smith. And it's going to go the other way. Other games going on across the league. A close one and almost a stunner in Chicago. New York gets that one, Carolyn. So they await the winner on the west side to see who's going to play against them in the Cleaners Cup.
And both Minnesota and Dallas are trying to keep their hopes alive as they keep an eye on what the Aces are doing, because if the Aces don't take care of business, it opens the door.
Well, you're right about that. Copper, high to low, layup good. 18 for Copper. Lead back to Phoenix.
Talked about Phoenix with the record of 4-11. They are a much better team than their record indicates.
Now you can't look at their record, no doubt. Asia, pretty stroke. Ties it up. She has 20. Another 20-point outing for her. Just missing last game with 18. Nothing Talbot could do as Akoa Mahoney went right at her. Her first points of the game. Second-year player. They didn't have her to start the season. The first 6, she was still playing internationally as Asia on the drive gets fouled in the process.
Akoa Mahoney came in last year. She started 40 of 41 games as a rookie. So she got a lot of great experience, and now this year, she's career high in points, field percentage, assists, steals.
Her 9th game and start. Had 40 starts last year, averaged 8 points a game. Yeah, averaging about 11 points a game this year, and 3 assists as well. She's up everything. And there's that international experience again, bringing that back after a first year in the W. I like her game. She's been a little quiet in this one.
Listen to Jackie Young talk to Jewel Lloyd when she came in. It was all about defense, of what they need to do in defend the drive, specifically defending Akoa Mahoney.
Yep. Got to be on the same page. So they're tied up once again. The free throws by Asia gives her 22, and now a foul call going to go against Jewel Lloyd. That's her second.
Asia Wilson brought the defense.
She certainly has.
4 steals already today, and we haven't even gotten halfway through the third quarter.
Her hands have deflected so many passes, but not able to deflect a 3-ball. Copper adds to her total. She has 21, and a whistle and a foul up top. Copper not happy about it.
Well, I think that's necessary. Kalia Copper, as valuable as this team, that's her 3rd foul.
Yeah.
When she comes in. She wasn't going to really gain an advantage.
Yep. Going to be happy to have gotten that one. The extra pass down to Lloyd, a little too much. And Smith not able to get the O board. Chelsea Gray and Alyssa Thomas battling on the interior and help defense cut over. And Chelsea is slow to come up. Shot popped in the midsection, but the Aces out running, and Smith with the layup good. Chelsea doubled over at the other end. CP.
Yeah, and Alyssa Smith came over and helped her out because you can't defend AT on the block by yourself. And you're going to take some punishment when you try to.
Certainly are. Copper. That would have been huge. Instead, a rebound down to the Aces, and they'll push. They get it into Asia, and she gets fouled in the process, and she's going to go back to the free throw line.
Foul charge number 8,
Nicole McConney.
Well, the defense, you've seen Alyssa Smith come over and help out. Makes a tough pass, and then Jackie Young pushing in transition, and Smith with the finish. Now, the concern for Phoenix is that they have allowed opponents almost 18 free throw attempts a game. Right now, the Aces are already at 14.
Plus for them. Aces a bonus the rest of the way with 2:59 remaining in this third quarter. First one good, Smith. She's got 11 points. Stephanie Talbot's going to check back into the game. Shot a quiet game so far. With just 1 rebound, 1 assist, but a couple of steals. Been active defensively. The offense hasn't quite been there. Smith gets the free throws.
That's what's going to be interesting, Krista, is Asia's gone pretty much in the third quarter. How will Becky Hammond start that fourth? It's going to be crucial to get off to a good start playing here in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a great point. She tends to give Ada the rest to start the third. As Bonner was going to cut back door, and AT way off the mark on that one, frustrated with herself.
Yeah, Wilson has 24 points. I've been impressed with her defense tonight, especially with the responsibility of guarding Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, way up top, and her help defense, 4 steals and a block for Asia. Jewel. Give and go. Jackie tried behind the back. Somehow it ended up in Asia's hands. 7 on the shot clock. Talbot got to recognize. 3 now. She gets a little bit closer, recognizing. Not a shot off, but just misses. Had to rush that one just a little bit. So big stop by the Mercury. It's just a 1-point lead, Las Vegas.
And just flashback to last year's finals. These were the 2 teams that played for the championship.
Yeah. Those were some close games, but the Aces got it done in 4. Oh, goodness by Harold. She's got 7 points. Well, that lane opened up, she took it. Lexi Harold, 5'10" guard in her second season, drafted last year. Asia on baseline. That shot won't go. Turner rather is in, tried to keep it alive. They'll say off of Phoenix. It'll stay with the Aces. Aces shooting 47% compared to just under 60% now. 59% for the Mercury. They've been red hot. Thomas trying to fight through and stay with Ada Wilson. Third on Thomas. She's pleading her case. They're not going to win it. Asia to the line.
Well, the foul happened before the ball was inbounded.
Misses the free throw. The Ace will have it underneath. 1:54 remaining. Asia working hard. It's the inbound. Get the finger roll good. Multiple players trying to stay with her, but 26 points for Asia Wilson.
We had a conversation of Asia, what it takes for her to get that look when she's about to take over a game. I think we might have seen that look.
I think you're right. She put the hard hat on. She got her head down. She's bringing it. Foul on Talbot, her first, and just the first team foul. Second team foul, rather. First on Talbot. Lead's been back and forth, and Aces now hanging on to 1 point lead. Shot clock down to 5, held. Looking for help, and once again, Asia Wilson with the defense to get steal. Aces out running. No look, Talbot gets it. First point and bucket of the game for Stephanie Talbot.
Now Phoenix wants to have Alyssa Thomas running the point.
Under a minute remaining this third quarter. Oh, hell, what a look she had there. Can't get. Talbot started her career being by Phoenix in 2014 as that one dropped for Jewel Lloyd. Lloyd getting some extended minutes again. No Kennedy Carter, not on the trip due to illness. Oh, that had a good look to it, but does not go. First miss behind the arc for Nogic. Becky Hammond wants one shot.
Yeah, I think the Aces, if you want to make sure you get a good shot too, and get people in the paint for opportunity, second chance in case of miss.
5-0 run for the Aces. Shot clock to 4. Jackie gets the high screen from Asia. That one went all across the rim.
Or end of period violation.
So an in-period violation.
So if Phoenix has the basketball, all we got time for is a tap, not a catch and shoot.
So they're taking a look. This is a point lead. Ready. One more quarter here, Phoenix. We continue to go to the monitor. Randy Richardson, Angelica Suffren, Genesis Perriman, officials tonight. Gets the free throw to go. 13 points for Nalissa. What a season she's been having. Big games in their wins against Minnesota and at Portland. Had just 9.6 rebounds at Dallas the other evening.
Remember, Nalissa Smith was a big reason for the turnaround in the Aces season last year. When they acquired her, things just flipped and everything seemed to work. She was a missing piece in the paint.
First miss from the line. She's done excellent at the free throw line. Copper is short. Mack, big save. Shot clock didn't hit rim, and they got to recognize that dude, Bonner, finally. And she's got range from anywhere. That one actually had a good shot. Jackie up top, running the point. And Smith, one-on-one with Matt. Try to get a little closer. So strong. And that one, though, just missing. Matt stayed right with her. Nogic starts the score for the Mercury. Oh, McConney trying to get it. And just says, Just no to the guard coming into her space.
First minute and a half of this third quarter, the defense has been on point. Becky Hammond has to be pleased.
Absolutely. Chelsea Gray fakes one way, tries to loft it over. Oh, Turner had it taken away by Popper. Both teams bringing some scrappy play. Popper hesitation. Turner. Oh, they'll say N1, and Popper showing some emotion.
Kylia Copper is so slippery with the basketball. She makes up her mind. She's going to the rim. She is tough to guard.
Well, she certainly is. Foul on Turner. And it hits Copper to the free throw line. She had 23 points. Asia Wilson, quick breather for her to start the quarter. Now back into the game. Starting unit for the Aces. And 3 points for good. 24 for Copper. off to Jackie. And foul called against the Mercury. Jackie. Lots of defenders finding her. And 4 personal now called.
4 on Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, AT.
So whether AT's on Asia or Nalissa, whoever, AT's guarding, I'm going straight at her.
Right now, Ada was there, and then Jackie just knocked to the floor. No whistle. Well, Connie goes down, and Chelsea Gray was there, but Chelsea thought she got the block. They blow the whistle, and it's going to go against her. That's just her first, but she stopped the layup.
Got it with the body. I can't really describe where, but there was contact.
Yep. So to the free throw line. Connie. 3 points, trying to add to it. Second season, is playing over in her French professional league. This is the start of the year, but has made her way back 6 days ago. Pressure continues by the defense of the Mercury. .5-0 Mercury run, all tied up. Shot clock to 5, Chelsea. Beats the D, fakes it back, no good. Asia Wilson, offensive rebound, Talbot gets it over to Smith, partially blocked, tips it back up, good. 15 for Smith, stuck with it.
That second effort has been huge for the Aces today.
Boy, it sure has. And Alyssa Thomas testing Talbot, and she gets fouled. Second on Talbot. Third team foul on the Aces. Jewel Lloyd's going to take her place.
And you're going to watch Phoenix now play through Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah.
They're going to open up the paint and allow her to work. If help comes in, then that's when she starts spraying threes.
And off to Nogic. There's the defense of Asia Wilson once again.
Wow.
She read and heard what Becky Ham said about being in the defense.
Reigning defensive player of the year. On the switch there on Nogic and just keeping her hands high and active.
Foul was called against Nogic. And just her first. Jackie waiting to screen. Copper stays with her. Oh, trying to no-look and instead right to Bonner. Oh, and there's Asia Wilson again, stopping the break. Hands out in the passing lane. No look to Smith and the finish. Chelsea Gray gets the assist. 17 for Alyssa Smith.
Rest for Asia Wilson to stop the fourth. Good.
You got that right. 6.5 left in the game. That one around and won't go. And a rebound as Thomas got hit in the nose. She's down at the other end. The Aces and the trail by Smith. Finger roll gets it. And Thomas is still down, laying out flat, holding her nose. It has been a physical game, no doubt about it. We'll take a timeout and certainly hope she's going to be okay. 75-69 the lead for Las Vegas.
Threes have not been falling. I don't think they have to settle for that. That also will put them in better position to get back in transition deep.
Yeah, great points. Smith gets fouled. So we go against Bonner, her second. And that's the team's third. So Smith to the line. Alyssa with 19 points. And we'll try to add to it. 8 of 10 from floor has been Alyssa Smith. She's been solid on the interior.
Well, and for the most part, she's hit her free throw 3 of 4 tonight.
Yeah. Gets the first. She's been working on her shot. She's been working to correct it and sucking it up. And It's paying off. A 20-point game going for Alyssa Smith as substitutions come in for the Mercury.
And she told us earlier in the season she's going to win an award this year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with how she has played this season, top in field goal percentage, all over the glass, why not make an all-star?
Might as well. And the Ace is able to miss out for another chance. Jackie gives it up. Chelsea gets a little bit closer. Gets it. Timing dribble good. And the bucket to Chelsea Gray. She's got 5.
You saw the relief from Chelsea Gray. She's finally, it went back. It started to go back through the rope to the rim.
That's right. 1 for 6 prior to that one. 2 possession, or 3 possession, or no, 2 possession. Yep, 6-point lead for the Aces. They kick out to Mack, right baseline. And for the Aces, they let her have that anytime. Well short on that shot. No point yet for Natasha Mack. She's 0 for 3 from the floor. A player that has done a lot of damage at times, averaging 10 points a game. And she had 11 points, 12 rebounds in the game against Los Angeles. They call a timeout. We'll take it. 4:34 remaining. 6 points is lead. A bit off as of late, but she has 20 points, 8 assists. She's getting closer to knocking off Becky Hammond's record of franchise.
Yeah, just 2 more assists to tie her head coach. 3 would move ahead, so the next one she'd be chasing is Chelsea Gray.
Right. 5 steals for Jackie as well. 7 assists for Gray tonight. 4:26 remaining. Commissioner's Cup spot in the championship on the line. If the Aces get the win, they will get it. Jewel steps into the gap. Oh, that rattled out. Had a great look. But it has been a tough night shooting 0 for 7 and 0 for 5 behind the arc for Jewel Lloyd after the big game at Dallas. Alyssa Thomas helped deep. She's a little bit short for the rebound. For Asia Wilson, that's number 10, and that's a double-double for Asia.
Looking for the Aces to go inside. Remember, Alyssa Thomas playing with 4 fouls.
Down around, won't go. We faced the Mercury in the first game to kick things off in Vegas, but the last time they were here, they took a championship home. In game 4 of the playoff, shot clock down 5. It has been a physical second half as Copper tries to bank it up. There's contact away from the ball, and it's going to go against Las Vegas, I believe. And Melissa Smith saying, let's look at it. I don't know if she's going to get coach in agreement. Let's see what you think. Alyssa and Matt, they got their arms tied up inside, and it's kind of hard to tell who instigated it. And Alyssa's saying it was Mac that tied her up, but there might have been a little bit of a push behind Alyssa, so I don't know if they'll get her on that.
Can we look at that again? Because I was watching Becky Hammond. She's already all the way back on the second row to get a look at that one.
Yeah, I think she's going to ask for it. Yeah, you can see that's a good one.
Yeah, she's holding her.
Yeah.
Matt was holding Smith.
Yeah. And Smith was trying to get her on free. It'll be interesting to see. They're going to take a look at it.
Yeah, Becky Hammond's going to use her coach's challenge here.
I think there's a good chance this one might pay off. Still waiting, and now finally we take a look. 3:18 left. Alyssa Smith with 2 personals, 20 points for Alyssa. couple of assists. A steal on the evening, 4 rebounds. And was pleading her case on that last one.
Well, and on the stat sheet, it only has her with 1 offensive rebound, but her just effort inside has created, tap out or occupy somebody so someone else could get the offensive rebound. So just her presence alone has had an impact on glass.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, those things don't always get counted, right? You don't see that on the stat sheet. There's no doubt she's been in there fighting. Let's take one more look. We'll try to freeze it. As you can see, Max got her arm under Melissa's arm.
I don't know if the official says, well,
yeah,
Melissa's arm is on top of
hers, yeah. It would depend on how Max's arm got to where it was or how Melissa's got to where it was.
What was the origin of the contact?
Yes. Let's hope they can figure that out. Melissa continue. They're showing the replay on the big screen here. And the crowd hasn't really reacted yet. Tasha Mack, a quiet evening for her, but 6 rebounds, couple of personal fouls. She's got a block. She's got to score. So down low, you can see Melissa and Mack on the right side. Well, she definitely pulled Melissa across the lane with her.
Well, it looks like that Natasha hooked Melissa's arm.
Officials are talking it over. We'll see what they decided on. And boy, with this 3:18 remaining, and I mean the bench production, Nate Fitz has gone deep into the bench. Big minute for his bench. The depth is not there for the Aces. I mean, just 4 points from the bench. Big differential in what they've been able to do as far as minutes and play.
Well, everything, though, from the Phoenix reserves happened in the first half. They have not been as impactful in this second half.
So she's still talking it over. Crowd getting a little antsy. Sammy Whitcomb, that's a piece they've been missing. Sammy Whitcomb's been out with a knee injury. She's a big leader for the team. She's a capable scorer, but I think they've missed her presence on the floor a lot this year.
Yeah, Whitcomb's leadership and her ability to shoot the 3.
Yeah. Not had her.
Okay, so Becky Hammond looks happy, I believe.
I'm getting a double fist up from Melissa.
The coach's challenge.
Double fist up from Melissa Smith.
Yeah, Mike got a pack on the back. Made the case to continue bring the challenge.
And Carolyn, if you're a player telling your coach to do it, you have got to be hoping that goes okay and goes your way. A successful challenge for Becky Hammond and her staff. 3:18 remaining. The foul, the 4th on Matt.
So now the Aces have to take the ball in.
That's the 3rd personal actually on Matt.
The Aces retain the challenge and are not charged a timeout.
5 team fouls and now bonus with 3:18 remaining.
Not only did they win the challenge, initially the foul was called on Melissa Smith.
It has not been easy to extend the lead out against the Mercury. Copper had Smith there, no good. And around Asia, another board, her 11th. A half left. Aces looking for win number 11. And some redemption after a tough loss at Dallas. Also, a tough loss against the Mercury. Way back on May 9.
On the ring night when they got their world championship rings.
Yep.
That was a spoiler of the party.
It sure was. Joel Lloyd and Melissa Smith both knocked that one out for another chance, and Lloyd was slow getting up and still down a bit. Smith might have popped her at the same time she was sweating at the ball. Take a look at this Holmes replay. So you can see.
That's what Hammond was. Ooh, that was friendly fire. I think Melissa Smith may have got her.
Review for potential hostile line.
Official's going to take a look. It could have been. Cole McConney was there also. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, there were a lot of people
in there.
Yeah,
a lot going on. Jules shaking up on that. And Aces can't handle any more depth. Let's see. Copper. Yeah,
Copper
right
caught her in
there.
the
Yep.
face.
Yep. Well, not intentional. She's
No.
going for the rebound, obviously, but boy, just wrong place, wrong time for Jewel.
And there wasn't a wind-up. I don't
Right.
think there was any harmful intent there.
So they're taking a look at minute 10, a 9-2 Aces run with this 10-point lead.
And Jewel coming off a hot 21-point game against Dallas. And now, not in the scoring column, but I think in other areas, specifically on the defensive end.
Yeah.
She got 3 rebounds. I think her impact's been huge. The combination between her and Stephanie Talbot able to rotate in, and defending, dribble drive, all around.
Yeah.
Sometimes things you do don't show up in the stat sheet, but your value's felt.
Well, you're right. How about 18 steals by the Aces? 6 blocks.
And 10 of those 18 come from Asia Wilson and Jackie Young.
Yeah. So not going to elevate that one. I think that's the right call.
I agree.
Yep. It's just unfortunate for Jewel where she was on that one. Minute 10 remaining to decide if the Aces will be in the championship game of the Commissioner's Cup, taking on the New York Liberty. Liberty with a 1-point win tonight at Chicago. Four on the shot clock. Chelsea got to recognize. Gets the shot off, tries to bank it, no good. 18 with rebound. Mercury trying to push. Just under a minute left.
She was looking for 3-point shooters.
Yeah.
Nobody was open.
Chelsea trying to fight through. Doesn't get there. Foul's going to go against her. Second, that's the team's 5th. So free throws the rest of the way. 49.2 remaining. Listen to the strike. First free throw attempts of the night. Gets the first. She's got 9 points. 11 assists. And 5 rebounds. And gets both.
Another double-double for Alyssa Thomas. Points and rebounds. No, points and assists.
Yes. 10 points, 11 assists for AT. Aces working some clock. Guarded by Bershon. Help D coming over. Asia in the high post. Gets it. 33 points for Wilson. What a night. 5 steals, 2 blocks, 11 boards, 3 assists, 11 of 13 from the line. Asia Wilson brought it.
Western Conference.
Yep.
Play of the week.
Player of the week. Got a 6.5-second differential shot clock, game clock, and Phoenix won't even take it. Aces, after the tough loss at Dallas, will get win number 11 on the season, and they will go to 6-1 in Commissioner's Cup play, and they will make their way in the championship game to take on the Liberty.